I love gingerbread houses, and as I love to gift them, I prefer to make them tiny so that the joy can be shared. The recipe is the same as I used for my gingerbread cookies on day 14. If you have watched that, you can skip to the timestamp I've pinned in the comment below. Okay, you're still here? First, we'll need 110 gram margarine and 60 gram butter, both at room temperature, and kind of mix them together. Then add 100 gram sugar, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of ground cloves, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 100 milliliters molasses, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and finally 1 egg, and mix this again. Now you can gradually add your 325 gram flour with 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder and knead this until you have a non-sticking dough. Let that rest in the fridge for a bit. Now for the houses, you can of course make your templates and cut them out accordingly. But I am an avid shopper on AliExpress and I couldn't resist to buy these cookie cutters. They're not perfect, but they do the deed, and I'm happy how the tiny houses turned out. This time I rolled the dough between 2 sheets of baking paper, as I don't want to risk that the cookies get misshapen when removing from my table. It was a bit weird to roll it out this way, but my mom was so kind to lend me a hand. Normally I cut these out as tight as possible, but as I won't be removing them from their place, I leave some room to grow for our cookies. While cutting them, you have to be careful to keep count, not that you get too many of any part. Then I carefully removed the excess dough and made more cookies with that. Like the others, bake them at 170 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes and let them cool off afterwards. I don't know how you decorate your gingerbread houses or in what order, but when I'm working this small, I prefer to decorate them and then put them together. The icing I had was a bit too thick here, but it made do. I have to say my favorite part is the decorating. I always try to make different shapes and styles and love how they all look together. As it is winter and I am a very impatient person, I like to put the pieces together with white chocolate. As long as these houses aren't kept in a warm place, they will hold together. The chocolate will set pretty fast and you're done. If you want them to be sturdier, of course, use some icing as glue. Another reason why I like these with double doors is that you can put them right on the ridge of a mug. This was day 19, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, the recipe is in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss our next video. See you tomorrow for day 20 of our video advent calendar. Only a few days left!